Welcome to Guns, Guns, Gear, and Guns with Gary Gunderson. I am Gary Gunderson. I have another B-grade rifle from Royal Tiger Imports. The first one I did, an M95, I was very pleased with. The M1888/90, not so much. So let's see if I can get my average up to a good, or if it will go down to a not so good. Anyways, I got a Gras Cavalry Carbine in fair condition, and the B grade is described as follows. Metal has some patina and or minor rust pitting. Most of the finish is worn on these rifles. Wood will have typical dings, dents, scratches. Stocks may have significant wear or cracks at the wrist, butt plate, etc. Most rifles do not have a cleaning rod. Bolts will be functional, but may have a weak striker spring and or missing extractor spring, etc. There are 1874 Gras and the 1866 to 74 Chaspo conversions, though the majority are the actual 1874 receiver Gras. So let's take a look. It also says the rear sight may be missing on a B grade condition. All right. Let's take a closer look. Starting at the receiver here, you can see that this is a Gras. It's not one of the Chaspo conversions, because the 1874. It also has the M80 safety upgrade, wherein they cut a channel in here and cut into the bolt for safety if a cartridge were to rupture. Now, looking at the bolt, I haven't taken the screw out to get it out yet, but it does look like it does have everything there based on my blown up pictures that I've seen, and it is all matching down to the stock and all the pieces on the bolt. I will say this is the wettest one I've seen as far as looking like rust. It looks like, I mean, look, it's actively like wet in there, which is really weird, but I guess if no one's opened it up and there's something, water got in it. But see, it's already not terrible cleaned up there. Just wiping it down. So I think overall giving a good scrub down will work. There is some markings on the stock, a little cross and a few other things. I know Ethiopian was a Catholic country, so maybe it has something to do with that. And there's some other Ethiopian markings up front. You see some others. Overall, this is not bad. I mean, for B condition, you know what? This is more what I was expecting with the M1888/90, and this is more what I got with the M95. Sling swivels are all there. I don't appear to be missing any pieces, except for the rear sight's completely gone. I didn't even notice till just now, but yeah. Well, that was one of the things that they said could be missing. So it's point and shoot only, but I don't think I'm going to be going out to distance anytime soon with this. But it works. Obviously, it's a little, that's a little gummy, but also I think cleaning it will do a lot. Like I said, markings, it matches even down to the old receiver number or the stock number, and the marking on the receiver, and multiple markings on the bolt. So I don't even know how I would replace that rear sight. And given there's some markings under it, I'll probably just clean this up and leave it as is. Like I said, it's not like I'm taking it shooting out for military purpose, so as is probably would not be terrible. This is definitely more what I envisioned as a B grade. I don't see any wire wheel markings. I mean, it's definitely, the finish is all gone, but it's not really that rusty. And you know, it just looks pretty good condition. I'm pretty happy. But I'll clean this up some more, and maybe I'll just post some pictures on, or short on a future video showing how it looked. There is a slight crack here on the wrist. It's not too bad, and I've seen worse, so I'm not too concerned with it. I also didn't mention before that these are antiques, so this can be shipped directly to your door with just your driver's license and does not require an FFL transfer or a C&R license because they are legally not treated as firearms. But yeah, so that's my $200 or so Gras. They were just on sale for Labor Day, I think $180. So, I mean, if you snag that, hopefully you got a good one as well. You know, I'm pretty happy with this. It's pretty good. And, you know, that's, like I said in my last video from RTI, it's just luck of the draw. Sometimes you get something good, sometimes you don't. It's really just completely random. I'm reluctant to try it on some of the more expensive options. Like they do have the Moss 4956s for $600 in B grade. But, you know, that's worth all three of the last rifles I just bought from them. And if I got a bad one of that, I would be severely disappointed. More so than the $200 one, which I was still disappointed, but at least it was not a $600 disappointment. Anyways, that's all for today. I just wanted to give others the opportunity to see what some of these B grades look like. And I know some people are probably still on the fence. I know some people have been burned by RTI and wouldn't go back. And I don't blame you because it is such a gamble. And I know I've heard lots of customer complaint issues and all these other things. But, I mean, this case, it came out okay. It might not. So, buyer beware, of course, for surplus that's from a group. You never know what you're going to get. But if you've made it this far, please consider supporting me on Patreon so I can procure other things and show them off. Join our Discord, comment, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and share it with others. Thanks for watching.